And Ave, I got a last one for you. LaMelo Ball. If LaMelo Ball ends up making these playoffs, these would be his first playoffs of his career. Abe, he's at that line where the league's starting to take him serious as a leader. He's at that line right there. Cause remember, just last year we just like, yo, is he a leader or not? Like, we might have to like, These are the talks we was having. He's at that line right there, and we was talking about this time for a long time. Abe, we knew there might be a moment when LaMelo Ball might hit this line. He's been playing exceptional ball. He's been leading the Hornets. Everybody in that locker room has praised him for the way he's been leading this team. The coach has praised LaMelo Ball. He's upped his defense. You can see him inspiring his teammates. He's at that line. And if he makes these playoffs, it will be special because we get to see him in high caliber moments. And the pressure's on. And you know what LaMelo Ball do with pressure? He's been pressure his whole life.
Exactly.
He do it. Make those playoffs. Let me see what's up. LaMelo, make them goddamn playoffs, man, so we can see what's up. Man. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time.
Matter of fact, let me see. Let me show niggas what we do with pressure, bro.
It's time, LaMelo Ball.
See this right here? This is what we do with pressure. This is what we do with pressure. Not everybody. LaMelo, one of us. This is what we do with pressure, my nigga. This is what we do with that pressure shit. What you talking about? Pressure? What you talking about? Like,
y'all right. Y'all seen LaMelo his whole life. But those are the players we have right now heading into the playoffs with the most pressure. But let me go down the list real quick if I could cut it up. Cade, you took in Detroit to the number 1 seed of the Eastern Conference. These are your second playoffs in these playoffs you have expectation. You came back from the lung scare. Now it's time to come in. You're the number 1 option to the number 1 offense on the team. You've been waiting for New York, but Boston and Cleveland is creeping up. So I want to see how you deal with that. Because you're going to have to see some of them. Wemby, we got high hopes for you as a young player. We haven't had these high hopes for a young player since LeBron James. Since LeBron James at this age, we haven't had this much pressure into a young player heading into a playoffs other than LeBron James. Wemby, you've been talking. It's time to put up. Jalen Duren, you are the second option to a championship, to a number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. When the tough gets going and K needs help, you are the second All-Star. We need to see you perform. Chet Holmgren, Wemby's coming. Wemby's coming. Joker's there too. Last year, you got the best of Joker. I'm going to say SGA did. But this year, they waited on you. And if they meet up with Wemby, that's the matchup you got drafted for. We need to see you against Wemby. De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper, and Stephon Castle is coming. You're the veteran of that squad. You're supposed to be the one in Wemby's ears. You're the veteran point guard in that squad. There's 2 youngsters coming. I want to see how you perform in these playoffs here. Karl Anthony Towns, you got a week left to learn the system. You need a gel in. You need a gel in or shut up. Because Giannis rumors is circling, and it still looks like you a deer in headlights. Learn the system because you got a week. Donovan Mitchell, you've been the number 1 for 10 years. No conference finals. And don't tell me you haven't had the rosters to compete. You had the rosters to compete mostly your whole career since you arrived in Utah. 0 conference finals in 10 years as a number 1 option. You're going to get talked about after these playoffs. Paolo Banchero, can you find a way to score? I need you to have a go-to option. In order for the go-to option to be successful in the playoffs, they need go-to moves. If a guy smaller than you is guarding you, you need to back him up, take him to the paint. If your mid-range shot is elite, you take those shots when you open. But all that looking confused for a number 1 pick heading into the playoffs, come on, bro. And LaMelo Ball, it's time to perform. You at the crust of getting taken serious. We love you. You a culture changer. We need you in these playoffs, man. And we need you performing. But those are the guys we have with the most pressure heading into the playoffs.